Good evening. Hello, everybody. We are about to start our 7th stream. I don't know how long I'm going to be counting at the streams that we do on stream. The streams that we do on stream. The streams that we do on this channel. I mentioned in previous streams that I've been on a mission to try to get affiliate in as short amount of time as possible. So the fact that today marks the 7th stream in 8 days is something I'm a bit more than proud of. Like I'm very excited that I was able to do this, especially given the fact that I'm working full time during the day and I'm doing this on the evening when I can. I did a couple of streams on the weekend. And today is the 7th one, and according to the stats in the streamer dashboard, this is the last one we need to hit affiliate. We have the number of followers, we have the number of hours streamed, we have the average view count, and now we have the number of streams that we needed. So very, very exciting. I haven't picked which game we're gonna play tonight, so I was thinking I'll leave it open to chat. To tell me what game they want to see. I do have a couple of options. I'm thinking, of course, the default game will always be Fall Guys on this channel. We started playing Party Animals a couple of days ago, which was a lot of fun. I realized that there's a lot of room to grow. There's a lot of room for me to improve in that game. I did boot up my Switch, and on the Switch I have Mario Kart, I have Super Smash Brothers. So those are also options of games that we could play. So I haven't quite decided what we're gonna play tonight. In terms of housekeeping, I don't have too many things to mention about what changed on the stream. I noticed that the sound from the alerts from Streamlabs, I could hear them, but Stream couldn't hear them. I think it's because I tinkered with a couple of stuff in OBS. They should work this time around. A few streams ago, we were hearing echo during the scene transitions, so that's something that hoping is gone, because I could hear only one on my end, but when I watched the VOD, I heard that it was doubling up. You'll notice in the bottom, I now have both the follower goal as well as the Movember goal. There's only, what day are we today? I think we're the 23rd, so there's only 7 days left in the month of November. I'm happy to say that we passed the $500 goal for November, and now we're aiming for 1,000. In case this is the first time you tune into the stream, well, welcome, first of all. One thing that we've been building up towards is this fundraiser that I'll be hosting on Saturday. We're doing a minimum of 4 hours. The game that we've set to start the stream, maybe it will change as the stream goes on, but we'll start with Super Mario 64. We'll do a clean new game. It's one of my all-time favorite games, and I decided to play that because Mario is a mustachioed video game character, a quite famous one and popular one at that. So for November, I thought it would be fitting to revisit one of my favorite games. And we could always switch to Mario Kart. We could switch to Smash Brothers. There's also Mario Odyssey, Mario Sunshine. There's a bunch of different options that we could play as the stream goes on. And if after 4 hours people are still around and we're still making donations, or let's just say we've surpassed the goal, or maybe we're just a bit under the goal, maybe that gives us incentive to continue the stream. So maybe we'll go even over 4 hours. Who knows? So until I get suggestions, I'm thinking I'll do a couple of rounds of online Smash Brothers. That's kind of what I'm feeling like tonight. I've done a lot of Fall Guys, a bit of Party Animals. We did start Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, the original. Because this week Prince of Persia celebrated its 20th anniversary. And I thought it would be fitting to revisit that game, a classic, and also one of my favorites. You'll hear me talk about a lot of favorites. I do have a lot of favorites. If you ever want to see that list, I put that up to date, actually. So if you put in !favorites in the chat, even if I'm offline, even if you happen to be watching this VOD later on and you want to check out my list of favorites, just type in !favorites. And it'll take you to a PDF with the list of my favorite video games, my favorite TV series, and favorite movies, and even stand-up comedians, things like that. So if you want to get to know a bit about my favorite things, that's a good place to start. And then maybe we'll find stuff in common, things that you have in common with the same list of favorites, and then we could talk about it. Joe, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you this evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world? I'm just rambling at the top of the stream here before we get started. I haven't picked a game. I was mentioning the options of games that I've got booted up here. I've got Fall Guys, I've got Party Animals. I have the Switch hooked up onto the capture card. We could play some Mario Kart. We could play some Smash Brothers. I'm inclined to go towards Smash Brothers. I kind of want to get a couple of rounds in. I also mentioned that this is the 7th stream this month. In fact, not just this month, but in the last 8 days, which is wild. I ate too much of Thanksgiving dinner. Happy Thanksgiving! American Thanksgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving is a little different in October. That's amazing. Did you have the whole family together, I assume? Did you have to travel? I hear, every Thanksgiving it's like record-breaking traffic everywhere. Both in planes, in highways, and it seems like it's a big mess. So we're shielded from all of that here in Canada. Family came over, so that means you hosted. Did you take care of all the cooking? Did you get it catered? Or is it like a potluck where everybody brings their own things? While we are hanging out here at the top of the stream, I also want to give a shout out to an additional follower that followed the channel while we were offline. Shogun Logan, I should pronounce it better. Welcome to the stream. We know each other from John McLaren's stream. We often see each other in the chat, so it's cool. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully we'll see you live in the chat at some point. Your mama did all the cooking. Lucky you. Very nice. So if you're here in the chat, do you have any preference? Let's see. Let's try to narrow it down between Mario Kart and Smash Brothers, since the Switch is booted up. Do you have any pick between those two?
Seeing things you people wouldn't believe.
Actually, I'll switch to the game scene while we wait.
I watched scenes glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate.
Let me pause the music here, and we'll start up Smash Brothers. I assume you're all hearing this. I have to figure out how I can tone it down. Because last time I had the game sound... Last time I had the game sound, it was doubling up. So I'm experimenting with this, a capture card while I'm here. Generally, it would have the sound passing through SteelSeries sonar, and then I would have sliders to be able to adjust it. But right now, that is not the case. So I'm going to have to try to figure out what I can do different here. What's strange is that I'm not actually seeing it pop up. So, give me a sec. I'm gonna have to try to do some mental gymnastics on this one. Oh, I think I got it. So if I let me try that again. Let me get back into the game. So I assume you could probably hear this. Let me try to do like this. Ah, yeah, there you go. So now you just hear my voice, and I'm gonna bump it up. Okay, that's not too loud. I think that should work. And I don't think the sound is doubling up. Should be okay. It's late there, huh? It's 6:17 here, but dark. Yeah, right. So you're on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. So it's 9:18 for me here in Montreal. And yeah, it gets dark around 5 p.m. now. And near the end of December, it's going to be dark at like 4:30. So winter gets rough, especially in January after all the festivities are over, after New Year's, after the holidays. It's January can get a bit rough. So hopefully we'll band together and see each other on stream while all the social activities and outings are completely stopped. Sorry. Okay, so preferred rules are on. I mean, last time I was seeing all kinds of weird levels that I wasn't picking, even though the preferred rules were set.
Solo battle. Simon.
I'll play my default character. Oh, let me change the game actually while we're here. I am getting a bit of lag. I don't know if you're seeing that as well on your end. So this is exciting. Everybody's just chilling in their spot. Not great. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, wow, nice dodge. Ah, they didn't recover though. Ooh, okay, okay.
Salute the sun.
I got hit by both sides.
This exercise works your core muscles. Salute the sun.
So it's that kind of game, eh? Everybody just staying in their station. Oh, I didn't think I had that much reach. Oh. Hey, hey, they're chanting me. Oops, that wasn't intentional. Sorry about that. I thought the music was still playing in the background. Why do I feel like I'm the only one fighting here? What are they doing? Hey, Casabella! Hello! Welcome in. Nice! Cool emote floating on my face. Like, seriously, what is going on in this round? They're just chilling. Nobody's like, they're just... I feel like I'm fighting two people and they're just not doing anything. And this is quick play. It's not like it's an arena where two friends could hop in or something. I don't understand. Alright, see ya. Yep, that's it. Okay, now they start fighting. Okay, that's some solid BS. How's it going, Casabella? Welcome in. I just changed the stream title to Smash Brothers. I was improvising in what we could play tonight. I hadn't really made a decision up front, so I had different options. I had Fall Guys, Party Animals, Mario Kart, or Smash. Those are kind of the games that I've got lined up for tonight. I'm doing good. Yeah. Oh wow, sudden death. Yeah, it's I'm excited because today's the 7th stream, which if all goes well, that should put me just over the edge for affiliate. That was the last objective that I was missing. And being affiliate means I get to unlock a bunch of new features on the stream. No, I didn't like fighting these guys. New features include emotes, channel point redeems, we can get blurps, we can get, yeah, it's super exciting. I'm very happy about it. How about you? How are you doing? I'll stick with the same fighter for now. Maybe I'll experiment or switch it up with somebody else. That was a pretty laggy round as well. Not too crazy about how that went. Oh, a round of 4 players. Whoa, hold on a second. What was that all about? Jeez. Okay. This is very chaotic. I'm already down to my last life. Oh, that was close. Oh, somebody died before me. Surprising. Oops. Nope, that was awful. Casabella says, that sounds super exciting. Have my fingers and toes crossed for you to getting affiliate. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you for returning to the chat and hanging out. He said, thought I'd hang out before going to bed. Well, I don't know, maybe this stream is a bit too exciting to put you to bed. Or maybe my my voice is soothing enough with the background music of Smash Brothers. A lot of times I like watching a couple of streamers that I follow before going to bed, and my wife is always like, "How could you listen to that stuff? Doesn't that like get you pumped up and excited? Like you're like full of energy before you go to bed?" I was like, "Nah, I'll fall asleep whenever." That was not a great performance. Ultimate cozy chaos. Those words don't seem that they should go together. According to Twitch, my connection has been unstable. Maybe for the last 15 minutes, it says? Really? Oh, that's unusual. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I'm playing an online game. But I play Smash. I play, sorry, not Smash. I play Fall Guys, which is an online game. Maybe the Switch is just tanking my setup. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it on the next one. I'll have to check the VOD too to see how bad it is. I do see a bunch of drop frames. So, I'll have to experiment or explore how I could avoid that. Okay, let's do one more round. Oh, it seems fine. Okay. Twitch doesn't know what it's talking about. But I am streaming at 60 frames per second, so if, let's just assume it's dropping to like 50, well, if every second it's at 50, technically I'm dropping 10 frames per second, and so it stacks up quite quickly, so maybe it's not so alarming. I did think that streaming at 60 frames per second is a bit ambitious. Granted, I'm at 1080, so it's not... Anyway, as long as it looks good on your end. Twitch be twitchy. You did say being. I just thought it'd be funny if I said it as Twitch be twitchy. Ah, I was hoping to do a one-on-one. You're multiplying your chances of lag when there's like a whole bunch of players. Virtual fighter, right? This character. Whoa! I didn't expect that. This guy's strong. You'll use that next time. Twitch me, Twitch me. One of these things does not belong. Ooh. Oh, items. What? That's, again, like, it's super weird. I didn't set that in my preferences. That's such nonsense. Yeah. Who's my main in Smash? I'll let you guess. It was a running gag when Ultimate was first announced. My brother gave me the challenge of making Simon Belmont my main. What am I even doing? I swear, I'm usually much better than this. It's the pressure of talking while playing at the same time. But I'm seeing the same nonsense here. This is the second time I play against two other players. And it just feels like they're not... Okay, well now they are. But there was a round earlier where the two players were just chilling. And it's like, I felt like it was a 1v2. I don't understand. Are they creating lobbies and I just happen to stumble in their lobbies accidentally? I don't understand. Wow. Why did he point that way? It shows that I almost never play with weapons or items. Yeah, Joe, I see your question. My goal, I haven't determined the exact schedule that I'll be streaming on a regular basis, but I do think it's going to be Fridays and Saturdays. And speaking of Saturdays, this Saturday I'm going to be doing a charity fundraiser for Movember. That's kind of what got me started in this, what started this Twitch channel. Why did I start going live in the first place this month? Is because I had this idea that I wanted to do Movember fundraiser. I've been working on this channel for quite some time, but the thing that pushed me over the edge and kind of just went for it was this fundraiser. So at 12 p.m. EST, so Eastern time. So 12 to 4 is what I'm aiming for. And then if the stream goes well, then perhaps we'll extend it by a few hours. Like, do you see what I'm talking about? They're not fighting. They're just hanging out. So I feel like it's just me versus them. What happened? Did Mario get eaten by that Pokemon? No! Well, he's had 2 lives. Casabella says, I haven't played Smash since the OG on the N64. Mains back then were Link and Kirby. Once I get a Switch, this will be the first game I'm getting, and I can't wait to play as Cloud, Sephiroth, and Sora. You're gonna have to pay for the DLC for those, unfortunately. I don't think they ever released like a complete package, because they finished all the DLC, right? There's no more DLC coming. But they never bundled them with all the DLC and have like one price rather than making people pay for the season pass. I could be wrong, but I don't remember hearing that they put all the new characters together in one. I was gonna say on one disc. It's not a disc, in one cartridge. But yeah, I was thinking the OG Smash on N64. I still have the cartridge and I still have my N64. And I just bought this this week for Black Friday. I bought a component cable to HDMI converter, so I can plug in retro consoles and stream to my capture card. In theory, if the idea that I have in mind works, I should be able to do that, which could be very cool because I could essentially plug an SNES and N64. I was even talking to a friend and we were trying to remember, was the Wii component or HDMI? And I'm pretty sure it's component because it was like running at 720p. It didn't go to 1080. Casabella says, I will happily pay for the DLC. I was very selective, as you could see in the bottom here. I think I got Piranha Plant and I got Banjo-Kazooie. But I didn't pay for for Sora. That would be awesome. I also got I bought myself a it's one of those like retro consoles. I forgot the Hyperkin, I think is the maker. Hyperkin, and the box is called the Retron. And it could play a bunch of old, there's different models of the Retron, but the one that I got is can play Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced games. So all the handheld games, but you get to plug it with an HDMI cable. So you can play handheld games on a TV, and it adapts it to modern displays, which I thought was really, really cool. And it was like, I think under $100. And so technically with that HDMI, I could plug it to the same setup that I have right now and play old school retro games. Actually, I think I had, oh, sorry, Joe wrote, all right, Simon, but I gotta leave again. Take care. Hopefully I catch you again. Bye. See ya. Thanks for dropping by. Really nice to see you in here. And I know it's the end of the day, but happy Thanksgiving once more. I hope you spend some time with family while they're visiting. I think I had implemented a retro command, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just try. Let's see what happens if I type in retro. Nope, big fat nothing. Retro. Let me check the list of commands here, because I had a PDF actually, or maybe I was working on it and I never submitted it. Basically a PDF of all the games that I have on DS. Could be cool. But you know what happens a lot of times when you play those like handheld games, you boot them up for about 5-10 minutes, you play them just for like a hit of nostalgia, and then you move on to the next one. But back in the day when you only had, listen to me, back in my day, we only had so much money for like 2-3 games, and you would rotate them and you'd play them. You'd explore everything there was to explore in those games. Whereas now there's just such an abundance of games that you never really just stick with one for too long. But having started Prince of Persia earlier this week, I do intend to revisit it. That wasn't a one and done. Like I do think I'd like to play it all the way until the end. I'm gonna try to avoid stacking too many games at a time. I know it's easy to be a variety streamer and want to jump on different games in a row, but so let's try to wrap up Prince of Persia before we move on to something else. What's funny is when we were thinking of raiding at the end of the stream, I typed in Prince of Persia in the category on Twitch to see if there was anybody else streaming. It was the 20th anniversary after all, so I expected there would be more people playing, and I was the only person who was playing Prince of Persia at the time. So there was nobody that we could raid playing the same game. I had a hell of a time getting it to run though, to run on my PC and stream it on through OBS, just because of the formatting. The game came out when 4x3 monitors was still the thing, so trying to run it on a 16:9, there's like no settings to do that, so I had to get a software to be able to patch the resolution. All right, let's do another one. Hopefully I won't embarrass myself so much as the last, what was it, 3 rounds? That was not a great run. Hopefully I fall on somebody who's not dueling like that. That's weird. Luke, the Vault Dweller. Welcome in. How's it going? I love your consistency. You and Casabella have been like recurring viewers, and it's amazing. You watch, you'll set a trend of playing Prince of Persia seedings as the remake is right around the corner. Perhaps. Right around the corner, you're being very generous. I don't think we're gonna. This is my own personal prediction. I don't think we're gonna see anything for at least another minimum 2 years. Comfortably, I'd say 3 years makes more sense. Game development be hard. And there's a lot of pressure because it's a classic. But honestly, they could have just re-released it just to run on modern consoles. Like they went the full remake approach, which I commend them for. But it's complicated. The fact that even if you buy Prince of Persia now on Ubisoft Connect or on Steam, you're gonna run into the same issues that I had. The game is not configured for modern setups. Whoa, that was a heavy hit. No. No. Aw, thanks, Luke. I appreciate that. Through the building, that's cheap. That's generally why I play Battlefield. I'm not crazy about these weird configurated levels. Oh, I could have gotten in midair. It really feels like my preferences are being ignored, because I specifically chose, you know, Battlefield and no items, and in the last round there were items. This is what I hope PSI doesn't hear this, because I know they're a big fan of Earthbound, but this is one of my least favorite levels in Smash. Hype, hype, hype. Nope, that was wasted. Do I remember correctly, or did they add the original N64 Smash Brothers in the Virtual Console library? What is happening? People are playing really awful today. Myself included. I'm not dismissing my poor performance. Wait, did everybody back out? You know that if somebody dies and they back out, it kills the game, right? It just interrupts the round. It's gonna... Oh, I guess not. They still have 2 lives, 2 stocks, I should say. What's it gonna take? Oof, this is not going the way I wanted. In the game, I mean. Streaming is always going well. Casabella, 2 years is right around the corner. People have too much expectation when it comes to games these days. Preaching to the choir. Luke, I honestly may have to check that. Check that. To see if the Retro Smash Brothers is in the Virtual Console. I only have the basic subscription package, so I don't have access to all those N64 games. But I was mentioning that I have a physical N64 from back in the day that I could hook up to the stream now that I got my component to HDMI adapter. If you did decide to get the DLC for Sora, the Kingdom Hearts stage is super pretty. I'm trying to remember if I've seen it. Doesn't ring a bell. I know I've encountered Sora online, other players playing them, but I don't remember seeing the stage. I also feel like they should have a GameCube digital library. Yeah, I think we're getting into like modern terror. No, GameCube is no longer modern. Gotta remember what year we're in. Showing my age. What is up with the 3? Oh my god. Did they break the online or something? I just want like a 1v1 match. And it just seems like it's ignoring all the preferences that I set. Let's make a deal. If I don't win this round, we're switching games. I'm not gonna be salty about it, but I do think that I also don't want the stream to get uninteresting. And because I've lost so many consecutive... Are you serious? This is embarrassing. And because I've been losing so many consecutive rounds, then it's really tanking my average score. Generally, I'd say I'd win maybe 1 out of 3. Like I don't consider myself a great Smash player. Or maybe it's the fact that I'm trying to talk while I'm playing, which is taking some getting used to. No, I'm using a Pro Controller. But yeah, I'm not using a GameCube controller. I know, like, that's just goes to show, like, if you're a pro Smash player, you're playing with a GameCube controller. I went to a house party where everybody was playing Smash, and they all showed up with their GameCube controllers, and I was like, whoa, okay, I think I'm gonna put away my Pro Controller and borrow somebody's somebody's GameCube. It says something about the caliber of the players, I think. Oh, that's too far. Nope. Wait, I just saw the start of your message to say having an off day. Most of my Smash days are off days. My 2 younger brothers are the resident Smash. I wouldn't say pro, but they're way better than I am. So I would put them to shame right now. No, put them to shame. That's not the right expression. I would not do them proud. Put them to shame would mean like I'm dominating, right? Expressions be hard. Oh my goodness, Justin Photo Mode. I know that name. Hello there. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I am embarrassing myself in Smash Brothers just to give you some context to what we're doing here. Let me know how the stream is looking. Is it smooth? Are you seeing any jitters, any lag, any blurriness? Because it's not one of those fancy capture cards. This is like a 40. Oh no! Okay, well that's that. It's like a $40 capture card that I got off of Amazon, and I mean it works. It works until it doesn't, but for now it's running pretty smoothly. Really? Well, thanks for the compliment, Justin. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm up here in Canada, so our Thanksgiving is October, but I'll gladly wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? Did you have family over? Did you travel anywhere? Casabella says, my sister is the Smash Pro out of the 2 of us, but she's my favorite person to play against. Yeah, you know what? Like, even if somebody's better than you, as long as it's a good time and they're not being jerks about it, then you can still enjoy Smash. It just feels a bit more personal when you get your ass handed to you in Smash compared to Mario Kart. Because Mario Kart, it always feels like it could go either way, and it just feels like the skill difference is not always super noticeable in Mario Kart. Whereas in Smash, like, you could just get completely dominated. Justin says, my wife is working. I ate ham with my mother-in-law and dogs. It's a different kind of Thanksgiving, but it's nice that you got to have some bonding time with your mother-in-law. Okay, I did say if I lost this one, I would switch to something else. We've got a few people in chat, so I'm gonna throw out a poll, I guess. Not like an official poll. Since we're new at this, let's try. I don't know if I can set up polls yet. Or is that just an affiliate thing? Because I'm doing like / and I'm not seeing the poll option. It's definitely not exclamation mark. So maybe I can only do polls once I'm affiliate. Well, Forget the implemented method. Let me know. I've got 4 picks. Let's say Fall Guys, Party Animals, more Smash, or Mario Kart. What do you guys feel like seeing? Or we return to Prince of Persia. We could continue Prince of Persia. As I was mentioning the other time when I was playing, I was pretty much the only person on Twitch. Not pretty much. I was the only person streaming Prince of Persia on the 20th anniversary. Imagine that. Justin, I'm using OBS and I'm passing my capture card as just a video input, and all my audio is managed through SteelSeries Sonar, which is really nice. Ooh, Casabella is picking Prince of Persia. Casabella says, my favorite fighting game that I was decent at was Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, I do remember that. Pretty sure I was playing it on GameCube, the one that had Link in it. I'm pretty sure that was 2. Get your first Let's Play done. Okay, I like the idea. Let's do it. So I'm gonna switch to the just chatting screen, and while I get Prince of Persia booted up. Let's play some music in the meantime.
Will be lost.
How fitting. Ocarina of Time, because as you know, this well, maybe you didn't hear, but this week Ocarina of Time hit its 25th anniversary, which is a crazy milestone. And that's Ocarina of Time is my #1 game of all time. I did mention in a previous stream that I would love to do a full playthrough of Ocarina of Time. I just really want to get that stream experience before I dive into a game like that, because it's going to be, multiple streams. I want to get comfortable talking during the game, and also building the community, building this audience a bit more before I dedicate a stream to a game of that caliber. You know what I mean? Right now, Debrew, thank you for the popcat. I hope you all heard that. Because yesterday the alerts, I was hearing them, but chat wasn't hearing them. I made a couple of changes to make sure that everybody can hear that. By the way, the stickers are free. You might have seen those stickers on other people's on other streamers' channels. Until I become affiliate, those stickers, and today might be the last day. If I hit affiliate tonight, I don't know what happens to those stickers. Can I keep them free? I don't think so. I think they're gonna make me switch on the bits. Yay! Thanks for the confirmation, Casabella. Justin says, that's so much better than my setup. I don't think I've ever seen one of your streams. I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. While I'm here, I'm gonna throw you a follow. And I think, let's try to do a shout out. I think you're my first shout out. Let's try this. You were last seen playing Callisto Protocol. Very cool. How are you finding it? Is it your first playthrough, or you're revisiting it? I barely started. Okay. I was watching a Callisto Protocol on John McLaren's stream, and it looked like a rough time. I'll be honest. This is maximum security. Are you talking about in the game? I'm going to turn off my Switch first. I don't need to be describing what I'm doing. It's just force of habit. I'm looking for the Prince of Persia executable, because there's a specific one I need to run to make sure I get the right resolution, I think. All right, there it is. Justin says, new game plus hardest level. Hardest mode. Whoops, I lost my screen. hardest mode for the platinum. Gotcha. What is happening? I don't know if you could hear that. So because of the wonky resolution of the game, it messes up everything else that I have. So I'm doing this live. Forgive if there's any technical hiccups. Justin says, still scary as hell. I can imagine. I don't do well with scary games. All right, let's try this. Switch to Prince of Persia. Justin says, I barely started streaming. I mean, I'm checking out everyone like you. That's already better than me. I'd be happy to share some tips. I'm relatively new, but as I was mentioning, I've helped John McLaren and Alex Wiener that I got to work with on Guardians. I helped them start up their stream channel. Their Twitch channel, I should say. And we brainstormed a lot of different ideas, what would look cool. And the three of us came in a bit blind. Like, we didn't know much about Twitch. We were... I would occasionally watch a few streamers here and there, but not to the point of even considering streaming myself. But seeing how much effort John put into his stream, and Alex as well, I got to learn a lot. And over the last few months, I've been watching tons of tutorials to try to get this channel up and running. But the thing is, I appreciate it. I love the feedback. I've been sticking with this sort of picture-in-picture format for most of my different scenes. I do have one that's like corner to corner the whole game with like my floating head in the corner. Given that I've got a green screen behind me, it looks good, but my all right, looks like we're back. I don't know what that was. That's a first. OBS, like, maybe it's my internet just got like a hiccup or something. That was weird. Yeah, definitely. So I've got like the status bar at the bottom of OBS, and I'll just share the info here. First Twitch hiccup, yahoo! Nice. We're celebrating whatever. I celebrated my first bot while I was playing Fall Guys, and as I was being like, "Oh, cool! That means we're getting somewhere. We have our first bot," and then instantly I died, and so I blamed the bot, and then I dropped the ban hammer. It was the first bot that I had to boot. Bot boot? Yeah, so Prince of Persia is definitely messing up with all my windows. Everything's been resized now. I know it doesn't show on your end, but on my end, like I have everything tiled perfectly, but as soon as I booted up the game, it just like threw everything in whack. So thanks, Prince of Persia. Justin says, my game crashed on Callisto, completely shut my first stream down. Whoa, okay. I assembled my own PC, I think it was January 2020, so just before COVID hit. I had bought all the parts, everything came in, and it was like a bit of a project that I had in mind for a while. I built myself a stream PC, like a PC capable of running VR. I said stream PC, right? No, I meant like a VR capable PC. It's something that I wanted, and it was, man, it's scary. Assembling your own PC, because each part is so damn expensive that you think, and some parts you have to like force them in, right? So you feel like the plastic shearing, and you're just, it's very nerve-wracking. But it's assembled. Now my PC is, in January 2024, it's going to be 4 years old, and I haven't made any upgrades to it. So at the time, it was quite a powerful PC. I think it was around $3,000. Like I had saved up, I knew that I wanted a VR capable PC. And so for now, it's still able to play many current games on it. Maybe not on hyper mode or like high specs, medium to high on most games. I'd love to stress test like Cyberpunk or something on PC at some point. Could be fun. Is it easy to build a PC? I've always been curious about it. Same. I knew a lot of people who had done it. If I can give any advice, I used a website called PC Part Picker. There's a lot of templates of people who describe the PC that they built. And so the way PC Part Picker, is that the name? I'm pretty sure that's the name of the site. People will put the parts that they chose, you know, the motherboard, hard drive, graphics card, every individual part. And what's amazing from that website is it'll find you the best deal. Hey, Magistrate, PC Part Picker is the shit. Yeah, it's the name. So it was a friend who recommended me to do that, and the website will make sure to tell you whether the parts all work with one another, if they're all compatible, which is like, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. So you can either start from somebody else's build if it's in the price range you're looking for. You could look at, generally the graphics card is the thing that's gonna like break the bank. It's the most expensive part. So I watched so many tutorials. Definitely use tutorials, and it's not scary. I was sweating. I was sweating to the point where I was worried that the bead of sweat would like fall into the PC that I was building, and it would just be like completely bricked. Because you don't know. They always tell you to be worried about a static and just, you know, liquids, making sure. So I found it to be a very nerve-wracking experience, especially when you're dealing with like $3,000 of new parts. You really don't want anything to go wrong. I think the most scary part was the fan, because what was it again? I think there's like the fan had to be screwed in, and then there's like a latch that you gotta like yank down. But the thing is that as I was yanking it, I could hear the plastic kind of like buckle, and I was like, this doesn't feel right at all. And I watched like a bunch of videos that were saying, yeah, it might be a bit scary, but you just gotta press it down. And I'm probably describing this wrong, but that was the scariest part. I was sure I was like crushing parts of my PC. Yeah, Justin, the computer parts are more durable than you think. But if it's your first time doing it, you're like, I'm scared I'm gonna snap this thing like a nacho. Yes, nacho is the best comparable that I have for assembling a PC. Magistrate, yeah, it's nerve-wracking for sure. You're not alone. Cool. Oh, you did it as well. We never really talked about it. About like what if you assembled your own PC. But I was saying that this PC that I assembled was January 2020, so here we are almost on 4 years of running on the same PC, and so far it's hanging. It's still holding up. And I'm mentioning all this because our stream just... Did Magistrate just get timed out? What did you write? Maybe I gotta check my my timeout settings. What foul language did you use? Like space out the letters if you want to write out the word, so I know what you were writing. Is Twitch being too aggressive? I gotta have a talk with them. Careful not to get timed for too long. You got timed out for 1 second this time. Justin says, my PC is 10 years old. I still have Windows 7. And you're running Callisto Protocol? What is wrong with you? That's a hell of an attempt. I should have switched to just chatting, actually. Let me open that window while we're here. Oh, you're running it on PS5. My goodness. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry for that assumption. Yeah, I think I set up the title here. Let's take off Smash Brothers and switch it to just chatting, since that's what we're doing right now. I said when it comes to big hardware changes like Plex hard disk drive replacements, I pussy out and ask Ithos to help me, and I disguise it as a fun gaming day. Nice. Oh, so that's the word that got blurred out? I mean, what if you want to talk about a pussycat? Nothing wrong with that. I'll have to whitelist certain words. You're not the first person who gets timed out for a word that's, you know, commonly used. Justin says, I'm still not set up with the computer. Gotcha. So I'm curious, you were talking about streaming. So you're streaming directly from the PlayStation, I would assume. A foul mouth on scary games. This is something that if you revisit this stream from time to time, you'll notice that I'm notorious for not swearing. I learned from some of my favorite stand-up comedians that when you're gonna swear, make it count. And so that's the approach that I always take. That when I do swear, it catches people off guard. They're just like, "What the hell? Did you just swear?" And hell, obviously, is not a swear. But comedians like Jerry Seinfeld and Jim Gaffigan are the ones that their stand-up is generally family friendly. Like, it's very clean, even if they talk about kind of like more I don't know, risque or taboo subjects. They still keep it clean in their language, so that in social contexts, when they do swear, it's more punchy. You know, somebody who swears left and right all the time, it kind of loses its effectiveness, and so that's always been the approach. But put me in a scary game, and maybe I turn into a sailor. Justin says, I'm prior military. I don't have the control. I'll let Magistrate talk about that too. But yeah, I've got a couple of people in the military, and I've heard similar comments about it. So I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna keep the music playing, but I'll see if Prince of Persia is running in the background. I don't know if you heard that. Maybe I'll turn off the game music, the game sound for now. I will switch to the picture-in-picture mode for now. Cool. I happened to pause on the logo. I might as well switch the stream info again, since we're gonna be booting up the game. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Justin says, there is a reason it's swear like a sailor. I heard it. I need to get OBS. It's interesting to stream and also be the you know, the man behind the screen, or the man in the chair, as they said in Spider-Man. Being able to like finagle all these like sliders in OBS and sonar as well. It's a juggling act. So I'm wondering what's the best setup right now. Because the game will only run on my left monitor. So I gotta move all my windows onto the right monitor. So last time I flipped my my webcam. Let me do that actually while we're here. It's far from ideal, and I'll have to do that every time I want to play Prince of Persia. Okay, that's not too bad. So that way when I'm looking here, that's it. That's right. I'm pointing at the right screen. Well, the left screen, which is the right screen. You get what I'm saying. Oh, while this song is playing, I'm gonna display it actually here in the corner. You see that? Lost Woods by Mozique. So Mozique, I have to plug her music because there was a Zelda celebration video earlier this week for the 25th anniversary, and in that video, you might have seen it go by. It kind of went viral. It's a Zelda video in the style of Ghibli Studios animation, and it's remarkable. It's an incredible video, but what I loved about it is the music. I'm gonna put it here in chat in case you haven't seen it. So the music that was in that video really caught my attention. So I looked up the composer, and then I found out she's from Montreal. I thought, wow, how amazing is that? And I decided to reach out to her to congratulate her on the video. And I said, hey, I'm also from Montreal, and I'm kickstarting this Twitch channel. Is there any chance that I could stream your music in the background? I'll make sure to give you credit. I'll put you in the description. So if you want to see in the about section on my Twitch channel, there is a link to her Spotify. She accepted. She said, yeah, I could put some of her tracks in my playlist. So if you type in !music in the chat, you'll get access to the Spotify playlist that I'm playing right now, or that I play on every Twitch stream. And so far I haven't been muted, because she was worried that the Twitch algorithm might mute me because if it triggers the DMCA filters or something like that. But I figured I'd keep it all in one space. In one word, basically !music, for any command, actually, if you always, yeah, there it is. And right now I have 81 songs in this playlist. It's 4 hours and 28 minutes, as I could see up there. And I made sure to always put that overlay. You'll see that in the corner there whenever I'm playing music, to give credit to the artists. Most of the music, actually all the music that's on this playlist, is supposed to be DMCA free, meaning that it's not supposed to get flagged. But I still think it's important to give credit. A lot of streamers I found play music but don't necessarily have any attribution or credit to the artists. So I wanted to rectify that and do my part in at least shining a spotlight on these artists. So we'll let this music play out because I really like it. It's very cozy. So you can imagine, like, even on the stream is about to start, you know, the first start screen or even the end credits. I find this kind of music very fitting for the mood that I'm going for here. All right, let's pause the music, and I'll hide this overlay, and let's try playing some Prince of Persia. Let's see if it runs. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, because I think I muted it. Doi. Sorry about that. Alrighty. I think we're set up. Thanks for hanging out, and whoa, that's loud. Jeez. I don't know if that was loud on your end. I apologize for that. Let's drop it to 30%. Actually, 40. 40 for you, 40 for me. Let's keep it even so I can hear what you hear. Cool. And it looks natural now that I'm looking on this side rather than, like, the chat. I'm going to keep the chat here. Technically, it's like underneath me, but I can still watch the game on this side. I want to make sure that get profiles here. Let's make sure that we still have the same resolution that we had last time. Yeah. See, so after 1 hour, or like an hour and 15, we're already at, oh, it says it up here, an hour 18, we're at 14% of the game. So I do think we could, wrap this whole game in, I don't know, under 10 streams, probably, if I do an hour here and there. If I remember correctly. So we already got the item that was there. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Oh, that was weird. No. I'm really not used to playing on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, we were mentioning that the other time, that I tried to map Oh yeah, I didn't try plugging a sorry, I didn't try plugging an Xbox controller. I just tried the PlayStation and it didn't. None of the controllers were being recognized. Oh, finally I could see my health bar. I couldn't see my health bar last time. And I kept saying, like, I don't understand. Like, I thought it was one of those things on the side, but I think that's just the to show my dagger. This part is pretty quiet in case you're wondering how come we don't hear anything. Whoa! Okay, let's work on that timing. Probably from this side. Yeah. The camera is wild. You realize an animator had to do that, and it's like sometimes it just like flies in and just like does like a 45-degree. What's the slow walk button again? Oh, that's first person. Oh, shift. Okay, gotcha. Mouse and keyboard. Wait, where am I even walking to here? Feels like I'm not even supposed to walk on these. Sorry. Oh, a ladder. Okay, so I'm supposed to walk on these spikes, go on the ladder, and then flip around, I guess. Camera. Jeez, I'm like hitting every obstacle with the camera. Oh, shoot. Casabella says, the joys of the PS2 camera. I'm having that with Devil May Cry and Devil May Cry 3. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm supposed to like just wall run and then go to the ladder. That makes sense. I do love the animations of the character, though. They're wonderful. That feels like there's probably a secret up there. Like the main path is probably here. Let's go check out the secret. Or the hidden room. What? Okay. I thought he was reacting to the spikes. Oh, yeah. One of these, like, magical areas. You're gonna hear him shout Zendaya again.
I feel as if I've been here before. I have been here before.
I love these types of areas. I don't know if you've played Control. I'm trying to think if there's other games. I know Max Payne had a couple of like those trippy sequences where you're transported somewhere else temporarily. They never always, I mean, they don't often explain what those are. They're just, I think this gives me like an upgrade or something. Zendaya. Okay, so that's for my health bar. I get it. I see that we have 6 viewers in the chat. Hello! If you haven't introduced yourself, please do so.
Stronger than ever.
You don't need to follow. I just like knowing who's in here. And how did you discover the channel? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Prince of Persia because it's a classic and because it hit its 20th anniversary this week. So it's nice to revisit this game that I once loved, and I think it still holds up. Honestly, I think it's fond memories, but it's still an enjoyable game despite its old technical limitations, perhaps. And we were talking about the remake that Ubisoft is working on. It's a lot of pressure because when you say remake, you're implying that you're going to make some changes to the way that this classic used to be. If it was just a remaster, because the first trailer when they announced it and they showed off the game, it did look like the layouts were probably going to stay relatively the same, and it was just the meshes, the textures, shaders, stuff like that. They're just modernizing it, but essentially the game would play the same. So I mean yep, rewind. The labels are always a bit wonky, not wonky, but you know, there's some gray area or fine lines between a remaster or remake, reboot, because sometimes it's the same name of a game, but it's drastically different, and it's not quite a remake. Trying to think, like even the new God of War. Well, that's a sequel, but also, you know, considered a soft reboot. I didn't rehearse this or like to know what exactly I was gonna say in terms of like what a remake, a remaster. I'm sure there are tons of videos that do a better job at explaining the differences between them and using examples. But so the new Prince of Persia to me is it's somewhere between a remake and a remaster in my mind. Like the Shadow of the Colossus, they said there wasn't a single asset that was still used. Maybe some animations, but I think it was essentially rebuilt from the ground up. Did I miss something in this door? Okay, so that trigger over there is going to open this door, and I'm going to have to come back. Sometimes I'm moving the mouse, and I feel like I'm fighting against the camera. Like the camera's pulling in a different direction. Yeah, so this, like I'm moving the mouse, and it does nothing because the camera's locked. That makes sense. That was close. Hey, I just realized the connection, but Magistrate, if you're in here is because you finished watching Invincible. I think probably just watched one episode. Curious if it lived up to your expectations. Correct, only one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have time to catch up. Watch the door close in front of me. As I said it. Dang. Alright, let's go back. It lived up and exceeded expectations. Wonderful. Can't wait. Casabella said, last time you streamed this, you was gonna talk about the connection between Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed. Absolutely, you're right. And then I think we wrapped up the stream a bit abruptly afterwards. I was at Ubisoft working on the Prince of Persia 2 and 3, which was the Prince of Persia Warrior Within and Prince of Persia The Two Thrones. And we were ramping up to work on Prince of Persia 4, which I think it's been long enough, and I think there's enough articles and stuff like that talk about it. So it's not any huge secret, but I think there's even some content, some like artwork out there that shows the connection between Prince of Persia and Assassin's Creed. But in my memory, take it with a grain of salt, it was that the prince had used the dagger too many times that he sent himself way back in time, and they had basically improved all of the mechanics that we see in Prince of Persia, you know, the sort of like grabbing onto walls and stuff. And what the early days of Assassin's Creed, it was supposed to be a sequel to Prince of Persia, to the point where we were I was in the cinematics department. So everything was pre-rendered back then. Our cinematics weren't running in engine as they are now. As most games, their cinematics run in engine with the same assets that are used in game, because we've reached a parity between the game assets and what we want to see in cinematics. So the cinematic department generally would recreate assets from scratch to look more high res for cutscenes and stuff like that. And we were building what's called what's referred to as an FGF, a fake game footage. So imagine an entire team of animators and character artists, lighters, everything. We're building up what looks to be a playable game, but it's all pre-animated. Like it's all meant to look like a playable video game, but it's rendered by a team of cinematic artists, basically. And I just remember that FGF that we worked on closed with the logo of Prince of Persia 4 before Assassin's Creed was even a thing. And of course, over time, the game can so that was kind of a pitch. A lot of times, the FGF is just a pitch towards getting greenlit, getting a project greenlit, and making sure the vision and the sort of the intention of the project is going in the right direction before they start the actual game development. And I think that that was supposed to be a pitch for Prince of Persia 4 that eventually became Assassin's Creed. And because we were in the cinematics team, we were kind of adjacent to the game development. So we weren't always part of those conversations. We would receive a mandate that would say like, okay, this is the pitch for the game. This is what the characters are supposed to look like. We would have concept arts and things like that. I'm speaking that this is like a common practice in game development. It's not specific to this project. But so the fact that we were involved very early on that development, and we got to do the very first trailer, the first piece of content to ever be shown to the public for Assassin's Creed. If you remember, it opens up on the eagle, and then we see Altair standing on the top of the bell tower. I think as the bell swings, Altair kind of vanishes, and then he's passing through the crowd. That initial trailer, I got to work on that. In fact, the very first thing in the very first trailer, that eagle, is something I worked on, which I'm always super proud of. I think I included him in my demo reel, which I can still geek out about that stuff. Humble beginnings, I guess. So that was 2006, and that trailer was shown at E3, and that was the only E3 I ever attended. I actually got to attend an E3. Like it's crazy to think that now E3 is dead, and I got to it. And that was one of the biggest, craziest E3s. Obviously, I'm biased because I was there, but there was the PlayStation 3 and the Wii were announced that year, and Assassin's Creed 1 was revealed that year. So 2006 was a wild year. Magistrate says, "Wait, hold up, hold that thought. I will hold that thought." Hopefully there will be a follow-up question. Casabella says, "That's so interesting. Thank you for sharing. I know this happens as Capcom did that with Resident Evil 4. The original concept became Devil May Cry. Interesting. There you go. So this kind of stuff happens a lot. Assassin's Creed Revelations? That trailer? No, even before that. Revelations was... What was Revelations? Revelations was revisiting Altair's, his later years, if I recall. The trailer that I'm talking about is the very first Assassin's Creed. There wasn't even a subtitle to the name. It was just Assassin's Creed. So it's the 2006 reveal trailer. It's the one that opens on the eagle, basically. Let's try this again. Oh, that was way too early. I was impatient. Let's go, let's go. Don't close the door, don't close the door. Okay, I made it. Justin says, "You have a cool job." I'm very fortunate to be in the career that I am. But if you have any video game developer questions that you'd like to ask me, I don't have a AMA ask me anything command implemented. I don't think I'll put in channel points. I really don't think this is secret that I need to hide it or lock it behind any paywall, even if it's fictitious currency. If there's any questions, anything that pops in your head, go for it. Just ask away. I would love to shine some light on game development. Aha, I hear there's a timer.
Oh.
Where am I going? Am I jumping across? Okay, let's try. Wait, how far is this door? These do not seem to be timed properly. Let's try. Woohoo! What? Oh, come on. They let me through. I feel I cheesed my way through that one. I just spammed the jump button until he kind of clipped through the bottom of the door. I see a couple of messages. I'll be right with you. Father! I remember this. His dad became one of those sand zombies. Ooh, that camera. Just trying to get to Farah. Oh yeah, what's his deal? I remember he had like a weird gimmick that I had to figure out. Oh no, Papa! Oh, maybe it's like one of those bosses where I just gotta reach behind him. Right, I could also jab one of these guys. Oh no. Jeez, I gotta practice my blocks a bit more. Not great. Can I go even further back? I don't think so. Wow, they let me go back that far. I'm forced to fight my father. Let's rewind here. I haven't figured out the roll yet. Like, how do you snap out of, there's like, the camera gets locked for a sec. Oh, ouch. I'm using a lot of sand. Alright, let's try like this. Jeez. Alright, this is the first fight that I'm finding I'm struggling. I hope these enemies don't keep coming back as long as I'm not fighting the boss. Yeah, I'm almost out of health. Nope, he's blocking everything, so I gotta figure out a different one. I have a feeling these enemies are just gonna keep coming back, eh? I haven't managed to land a single blow on him. He won't even let me attack him with the dagger. Oh, rewind. It's not going super well. I always appreciate when there's friendly fire between the enemies. Like when games do that and the characters could, you know, knock each other out by accident. Just feels a lot more realistic. I am basically surviving on a sliver of health. Oh, come on. Maybe I'm better off just reloading. I'm trying to think of all the skills that I've learned so far. There's not many that would... Jeez. You know what? I'm just gonna let my character respawn. Is there like a reload checkpoint? No, not even. So we're just gonna lie down here for a bit.
That didn't happen either.
I love that.
Begin yet.
Okay, sorry, I'll catch up with the chat here. Justin says, I'm going to teach people the ground school for flying helicopters in my stream. That is the reason I created my stream. Not enough pilots. Interesting. Cool. So you can actually encourage people to take interest in that. Casabella. Oh no, Papa. It's just like Lies of P. I've only seen parts of Lies of P in other people's streams. I don't know if I have the patience to play a game like that, or most Soulsborne type of games. Justin says, "Wow, tough game." Yeah, I remember this scene being difficult. I just have to figure out what the mechanic is. Casabella says, "Is the lady recreating the guards? Can we take her out?" You think she's respawning them? She's helping. She's actually like knocking them out for me. She's like stunning them to minimize the amount of characters attacking me at the same time. Did I hit Farah by accident? It felt like I did. She could shoot. So if there's friendly fire for the enemies, there is for... Oh, I think they taught me how to counter, how to parry. So maybe I gotta parry the boss. Whoa, why am I already so low in health? What the heck? What? Just let me... Oh, jeez. Oh, I think I could go all the way to the fountain there to, No, I want to stab this guy. Oh, jeez, come on. Why won't... Just the guy on the floor. This is ridiculous. No, I'm just gonna go get my health. Hopefully they'll let me, I don't know why I thought that would work. Actually, let me try again. Now that I can rewind. I just need a sip of water, guys. Don't have to attack me while I'm drinking. It's like this dirty spa water. Jesus. They're relentless. I'm not asking you to play Liza P, just the gameplay for a second reminded me of Liza P. Okay. Okay, so if I just evade, drink water, evade, drink water, is that like a strategy here? Oh man! What the heck, dude? Mind you, there's no difficulty level in this game. It's just the default. Oh, come on. Okay, I think I've got enough health for now. It's like I have to wait for an opening to be able to absorb the sand. Jesus, man. It's not like Assassin's Creed where the enemies are waiting one attack at a time. They do gang pile you. Is that the word? They gang up on you. Let's just go with that. A dog pile, isn't that the expression? Sorry, I was thinking about it. Oh, come on. Sorry if that's not the most thrilling of gameplay sequences. How far back can I rewind here? Okay, it's basically until that wheel runs out. Jeez, like the camera's clipping into everything.
Help me.
And the camera lock is also really inconvenient. Like, even when he's open, he still manages to block me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I might do that actually. Or unless somebody feels like doing it. How do you attack your father in Prince of Persia: Sands of Time? Yeah, I get the impression, because there was no more red enemies, and yet this one just showed up again. Let me try to practice the parry here. Even the other enemies can't attack him. I tried to hit the attack button on at the same time as him. Yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. Nope. Spamming attack doesn't work either. Jumping over him doesn't work. Oh, maybe I gotta jump off the pole. Maybe that's it. Jeez. Okay. I will follow your advice. Let's search this. Nah, work that pole. Princess of Persia. Let's open up a new browser. How to defeat... Actually, you know what? I implemented this on purpose. Let's try this. If I do... Haha! So you can actually see me search for stuff. How to defeat the dad in Sands of Time. What year is this? 12 years ago. Nice. I found the best way seems to be to wait until he attacks and then run around behind him and hit him until he blocks again. Do not jump over him. Do this several times and he will go down. It also helps to get his back to Farah. She will occasionally tag him with an arrow. Answers. The king will block practically every strike you make on him and will knock you down if you attempt to vault over him. After defeating all the other sand creatures and you have him one-on-one, wait for him to strike. And as he does, either parry and attack him or dodge his attack by rolling and then strike his back. You'll eventually wear him down and he'll be easier to strike and kill. Okay. Well, that's not super encouraging. All right, let's switch back to the game screen. It's pretty cool that I was able to do that. To Justin, you said Google says don't jump over him, wait until he attacks you, and then attack him from behind until he blocks. Sorry about that. Thank you for the information. But I did get to experiment with the whole browser switching, being able to have the browser. So the browser can actually be used for watching stuff on YouTube together if you want to. If or even I'm thinking like the Game Awards. Just think having like a live event like that, being able to stream in this sort of picture-in-picture format with myself in the corner with the chat in the bottom. I think that'd be really awesome. It's really weird that I don't have a load checkpoint. So, anyways, we'll let it run its course.
No. That didn't happen. May I start again?
Yes, you may. So, right off the bat, I'm not at full health. I just noticed that.
Help me.
This will have to do. So you're gonna have to watch me take down all these goons. Oh my goodness. What the actual hell? Alright, let's try this again. What? He literally spawned on top of me. Three hits on that one. I don't know why I did that. Where is she? Jeez. Could I just get to this guy? Yeah, let her distract the dad for a bit. That's a good trick. I don't know if she can have her own game over screen. That would suck. So I think these guys I can always vault over. It's the blue ones that are a bit more difficult. Yep. Many of them will keep respawning though. Wow. That was like 3 attacks in a row. I will have to do that for helicopter lessons? Oh, to actually like share stuff on stream? That's a cool idea. Jeez, I like respawn right before an attack. Hopefully I'll be able to block. Okay, phew. Ooh, that was weird. You guys saw that lag? What is happening right now? Encoding overloaded. That's a first. Have I gone on for too long? Because I've streamed for like 4 hours the other time. I don't think so. I don't see any drop frames. I did see some lag though. Oh my god, just let me take a sip of water. Stop respawning on top of me. For the love of... Alright, this is, the difficulty just took a major spike. Because up to now, we'd been coasting. They've been giving us, like, scarabs and a couple of, like, easy traps here and there. But this is not cool. kind of draw them out and maybe do one attack at a time instead of trying to spam attacks. Seriously. What the I'm about to swear. This is getting ridiculous. I blocked. Jesus. I swear I'm holding the block button. I think I got they didn't give me the proper time to learn the parry. And these guys keep coming. Like, I don't understand. How long does this boss fight go for? Like, they don't even let me finish my attack. Ah, ridiculous. Games like to do that. Here's a new move you can do. Now have a boss fight for you to perfect that move. But like, I didn't actually get to practice the parry anywhere. I was blocking. Oh my god, guys. It's like I can't keep playing with like a sliver of health because every attack kills me.
That's not how it happened.
Alright, so let's try to get to that fountain. Can you imagine if the sequence had started when I had just like a sliver of health? This is harder than Elden Ring? You're kidding me. They spawn on top of me. This is ridiculous. Okay, one sip of water and then roll away. Roll away. Okay. Okay, so now I'm full health. So rewinding at this point is beneficial. This big guy's really getting on my nerves. Maybe that's, I gotta space them out? Is that like a play? Maybe that's a strategy? If I take them out one at a time like this, kind of Power Rangers my way to them one by one. God damn that camera. Sorry. Oh my god.
Help me.
Yep. Get up, get up. Jesus. Unbelievable. Okay, let's try to recover some health here. Let's do the drink water and evade. Okay, that worked. So there is hope. Other than the stupid respawn on top of me. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Cool, we got out of that. We're full health again. We'll get out of it. I do think the strategy of trying to get him one-on-one is probably the right approach. Try to get more of those like slow motion attacks. Nice. Please tell me these are the last ones. Oh, there's more appearing. There are more appearing. Stop it. Oh my god. Is this guy frozen in space? What's going on with him? Oh, please tell me this is not a bug. Like, they won't let me... Oh, he's not attacking me, so maybe I just focus on him for now. Nope. I'm trying to dodge roll around him. How do you... No, I gotta read how to parry, because I'm just gonna die. Okay, let me pause here. Let's go back to that document again. I'm gonna search how to parry in Sands of Time, because this is... It's one of those, you know how they put the tutorials on the screen while you're in the middle of a fight? And you obviously don't have time to read. You hold R1 to block. As soon as the block succeeds, let go of the block and press square to counterattack. Watch if you're holding both at once, but beyond that, it's a matter of timing and practice. You have to press counter before the attack lands. But what's the counter button? You have to catch the attack in the counter animation. If you don't already know, you have to press square when holding R1. The thing is, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so this is far from ideal. Jesus. I guess it's just going to be trial and error. And I guess I could always run back to the fountain to drink water if I need to. Thanks for your words of encouragement. I appreciate it. And I'm sure it's probably tough to watch this. Magistrate, yeah. Because I don't know. I didn't try to plug in an Xbox controller, and my PS5 controller doesn't seem to be recognized. There is like an option for a gamepad where you can map the controllers, but my PS4 controller is not being recognized. Wasdop is somebody who plays exclusively mouse and keyboard. It's an old game, and you know how old games are. I mean, my PS4 controller is connected to my PC, and it's just... Here, let's just go check controls. Is there even a counter button? Special action, use dagger. Alternate view, I haven't seen that. Q. So if I go to gamepads, I'll try again, but I really doubt this is gonna work. Like I would have to map each. Like I'm pressing all the buttons on the gamepad, and it's not doing it. It is what it is. Let's Alright, let's keep trying. Wow, dude. Hey Nick. I'm struggling hard. If you wanna watch me struggle at this game. Come on. So I gotta just wait for an opening. And what the hell is she doing? Help me out here. Like, look at that. He did like a full instant 180. Le dude sauf depuis un bout. Yep. So he let me hop over him, but I didn't try to attack there that time. At least we're one-on-one, right? This is good. He doesn't accept the dagger. The dagger doesn't open up. Maybe there's like a perfect window of opportunity that I gotta like time my attack. Okay, maybe like block and then attack. Nope. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I haven't landed a single blow on him. You guys realize that? This is absurd. You know what? I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch to like an actual video instead of just a sheet here. YouTube.com. Great. And I'm not logged into my YouTube, just so you don't get to see my algorithm. This is like a default YouTube, so we're gonna see some craziness. Sands of Time, Dad, or yeah, whatever. Dad boss fight. But you saw me go behind him, and like I strike him, and his character just like flips on a dime. Like father fights, no damage. Oh god.
So you paid to be here.
Do you guys hear this? Let me go check that I've got the audio. At least you can hear what I hear. Yeah, we've got Chrome coming through. Might be a bit low. Let me bump that up a bit. Yeah, so he's blocking the same way when he's jumping over him. So he's doing the same thing. He's eliminating all the grunts before the one-on-one. Okay, here we go. The hell? Are you kidding me? So he's just spamming the jump attack. But when I was doing that, he was countering all the time. It seems random, doesn't it? See that's the 180 that I was talking about. This is stupid. I'm sorry, I don't remember this part. Okay. In the ass. Oh boy. Well, thanks for sticking around and humoring me and allowing me to experiment with this. The camera, Jesus, this is not working. Okay, maybe like let him do an attack first. Oh yeah, of course you had to do that one, you ass. I'm just spamming the roll, the attack, the dodge, the whatever. Like, Okay, camera. I haven't landed a single hit yet. Like, at least if there's some hope. What the hell am I doing wrong? The definition of insanity? Just try 1,000 times and hope that it works? Like, what am I doing different than that player did? I really don't get it. He's not on a computer. The computer father. The computer father is God mode. I can't find anything regarding controls for parry for the PC. Only PlayStation controllers. Wow, the timing is not possible. I'm stumped. Let's go see a second video. How about that? The no damage one. Let's try to find a moment where... Oh, what was that? Hold on a sec. He pulled off the... Okay, no, he's just pulling the sands from that enemy. I thought he was pulling off some weird move there. Oh, he's catching him before he hits the ground. That's kind of interesting. I never did that. That doesn't answer the whole nonsense with the father, though. Whoa! Yeah, okay, this is a pro player here. Okay, that he blocked that one. So he's using the dagger for an attack. Where was that in the tutorial? Let's get to the dad part. Wait till he lunges, then try to roll to the back of him to smack him. Yeah, look at how he's chaining the moves here. So he's blocking. He goes from a block to a strike. Block, strike. Okay. Whoa, did you see how quickly he did that? Okay. So maybe block, strike, and let's just try that. Oh, seriously, this whole time? Oh, damn. Okay, I'll just go back for the sake of showing you guys. Thanks for letting me know. This whole time I'm reacting to stuff you can't see. So I was reacting to, I think it was over here. See how he attacks the character and then he uses dagger right away. He doesn't even let them hit the ground first. And then for the boss fight, the dad fight there. Look at this. He blocks, attacks, blocks, attacks. So even if the father attacks, you just keep spamming that over and over. So block, attack, until he falls. This doesn't feel like how it's intended to play. Just saying. Alrighty. Let's attempt this nonsense. Let's see if I can pull it off though. No, I'm not as fast as he is though. How did he get to do it that quickly? I don't understand. I'm like spamming the attack as soon as I can. What is he even doing? Wait, I can't move anymore. Oh god. I was hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, I had something of a chain there. Oh, of course he had to do the trippy thing. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a timing. Who knew Prince of Persia was a Souls game? Justin, that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, let's get some clearance here. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna say it. God damn it. Like, he doesn't telegraph the fact that he's gonna trip me there. And she's shooting the one goddamn NPC that's just frozen in time. Sorry, I'm starting to rage. Sean, you're catching me at a very bad time. Oh man. I'm losing my shit. Again with the... I can't rewind. I'm out of rewinds.
Help me! No, that didn't happen. May I start again?
John. Oh, bring me some good luck. I've been stuck in this scene for, what has it been, like half an hour now? Oh man. I'm gonna have to refight all those grunts again. Hopefully I'm still not full health. I gotta start by recovering some health. Yeah, we do. We do have Star-Lord in the house. Magistrate.
Why did you put your sword away?
Why did I put my sword away? Because I need a sip of water. Okay, now I think we're on even footing. Nope. Justin. Yeah. Oh, what did I press? Okay, that was Q. I also have to figure out how he managed to use the dagger before the characters fall to the ground. That was really cool. Nope. Get up, get up. Ah, seriously? John, did you ever play this game, even back in the day?
Why did you put your sword away?
Thanks for dropping by, John, up to the hockey. Oh my god. Get up. Jesus. Time to rewind. So this game is making me realize that modern games, you know, we always complain that the enemies take their time and they let you fight one at a time. Oh man. Probably because older games were brutally unfair. Is that enough health? No, I feel like I should try to get to full health. Wow. Yep, and learn how to stream. I got my channel going. I wish I could play some hockey with you. You were pissed that they stopped doing Prince of Persia games when they started doing Assassins. There were a few others afterwards, but I don't think they ever managed to recapture the essence of this one. I'm not talking about the trilogy sequels. I'm talking about like there was the Forgotten Sands. And there was like that was around the time of the Gyllenhaal movie. Jake Gyllenhaal? Yeah. I just want to make sure I pronounce that well. So the wave of enemies here is absurd. It's so long. Oh, seriously? Weren't you stunned? Okay, this guy's stunned. Oh, that was painful. Is that guy on the floor? Let me get that for you. Whoa, that was weird. Seriously, let's rewind that. Oh no, forget it. No rewind. Let's go get some water. So it's like sip of water and then roll, 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 roll. Wow, that was close. Another sip of water and then dodge roll. Dodge roll, I said. Dodge roll, I said. Jesus. Dodge roll, dodge roll. Who knew drinking water was such an adventure?
Behind you!
Dodge roll, dodge roll. Okay, we're good. We're back to full health. Wow. What is even? What the hell was that camera? Get up. Alright, is that the last grunt? Are we one-on-one now? Finally, jeez. And I've got all my sand capsules. What? Was that the first time I striked him? Oh boy. Maybe the game was glitched, guys. Maybe that's what was happening. Like, look at this. Or they just started to make it easier. They pitied me. Oh, he reacted quick there. Wow. Okay, that took off a lot. I'm gonna rewind. You got this? I don't know. Okay. I can only get one strike in at a time. Is that what we saw in the video? Oh, I could start doing the jump attacks. I'm sure the game was glitched. It's the only logical explanation because we all saw how many times. Look at that. Please. Please. That was incredibly unfair in the other, like, not just once. There were many attempts.
Why?
I know what it is to lose a father.
Ay, ay, ay.
That was not
It was John, you brought us good luck. Thank you for coming into the stream and saving us. Yeah, exactly.
Do it!
Oh yeah, we get to run around together. I love those parts. So I'm gonna save a new game so that we can
Done.
revisit that
I'll
dreadful
start the
boss
story
fight.
from here next time.
John, did you know that they celebrated the 20th anniversary of this game this week? That's why I decided to pick it up on, what day was it, on Tuesday?
You don't understand.
It was the same day, 20th anniversary of Prince of Persia and 25th anniversary of Ocarina of Time. But I was mentioning that Ocarina of Time is too big of a game to play at the very beginning of a Twitch channel.
His enemy.
Justin, do you want to save? F yes.
Everything. I have heard it.
Oh, Casabella, I like that idea. Let's hope let's hope the remake, in the remake, this is a possible co-op for these sections. That could be interesting.
It is in the Sultan's treasure vault, atop the Tower of Dawn.
How do you know that?
I just know. Come with me then if you insist. But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
I love their dynamic between these two. Their chemistry was amazing. I was mentioning this is one of my first love of narrative storytelling, because Ocarina of Time had a great story, but there wasn't like performances, like voice acting like this. And I know there were other games, but for me personally, when I discovered this game of having gameplay combined with story and cutscenes, and this game was at the top of its game for its time, and it kind of blew me away. And I was mentioning that this game came out in 2003, but I only played it in 2004, and it just completely blew me away. And then when I came out of, I was in animation school, and I was hired to work on the sequel for Warrior Within. Just the thought of like my first project to work on the sequel to one of my all-time favorite games. I was only 20 when I started my career, so it's like I didn't have amassed such a huge list of favorite games. But yeah, it's wild, and revisiting this game is giving me a hell of a nostalgic trip. Let me catch up with the chat here. It's funny when I toggle out, we lose audio. Sorry about that. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. John says, didn't realize that incredible. This whole trilogy wasn't real. Yeah, maybe we'll go through the whole trilogy on stream. I do own all the games on Steam, but I was mentioning, John, that playing this game on current hardware is tricky because it tries to lock you into the 4:3 ratio, and everything was squashed. So I had to like download a separate software just to be able to run it at a different custom resolution. Like you have to install a patch to force the resolution on current 16:9 monitors. So that was a bit tricky. I'm assuming Warrior Within and Two Thrones wouldn't have that issues because they came out a few years after. Justin said, "You're doing a great job, Simon, streaming. Lots of good content." Thank you. I really appreciate that. Casabella says, "I got my dad into the Assassin's Creed series. I've been trying for years to get him into this. Hopefully the remake will get him to will make him play this." I would hope the remake would be on the same level as the way they did Final Fantasy VII. That's ambitious because not only was it aesthetic, but even the gameplay was modernized, right? What they showed us when they announced the Prince of Persia remake was not what people were expecting. I think it looked like a mild visual upgrade, but even it might have even been a downgrade to some extent. Like even though these characters are more low res, I think they had more charm in their appearance. Had not to knock down the remake, but the fact that it got kind of scrapped and they went back to the drawing board and they gave the project to Montreal told me that the production was troubled. John is saying, "Oh wow, really? That's nuts." I think you're talking about the resolution patch. I had to like search forums and stuff like that to figure out how to get it running, and I couldn't get it running windowed. I even installed an app that's supposed to allow you to do like windowed so that I could basically move it from one monitor to another. I guess people didn't have dual monitor back then, so it forces you into one monitor, and so all my stream windows, whether it's OBS or the audio equipment and even the Twitch dashboard, everything was like on one monitor. And then when you boot Prince of Persia, it just shuffles everything and resizes all my windows, which is far from ideal. But I'm making do. I'm working around it. John says, "I have to go finish some packing as I leave tomorrow for the last days on set, but congrats on getting affiliate. I know you're going to get it." Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, what a fast track that was. I had maybe a bit of an unfair advantage of having a bunch of followers before I even streamed the first time. I had a lot of followers from John's chat, from Nimmer, and other channels that I've been a part of. John says he'll be lurking. Later, chat. Later, John. Have a great trip. Good luck on the last days of shoot. And thank you for saving me from that boss fight. Casabella had said, "I hope so too. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time, and I adore the remake. I can't wait for Rebirth." Justin says, "Old games are still good. That boss was tough." Yeah, everything else. I mean, the music, the level design, that was great. Just the boss fight was weird. I don't remember it being that challenging. Justin, can you get Guardians 2 going? At John, we need a sequel. Yeah, fingers crossed, but I play it as a fan, given that I'm not at IDOS anymore. If there was anything in the making, but yeah, I have no privileged information, unfortunately. I know, I'll work on it. Okay, bye for real. Bye, John. Casabella says, you're not using a controller, so it's going to be difficult with mouse and keyboard. Justin says, I have a good story. Do tell. I would love to hear a good story. Granted that in chat is not always the easiest to write long form, but I'll read it once you've typed it in. Let's see where the game takes us next.
And you were worried about me.
Oh, you have a good story for Guardians 2. You've been doing some fan fiction, I see.
I'll cover you.
Please don't. You're liable to hit me.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Could you just let me absorb this guy? Okay, I'm gonna rewind because that was despicable. That was terrible. It's about the gateway hand being corrupted. Right, the one that takes you to like, allows you to travel through different, it's like the teleportation hand. Wow, I can't even rewind that far back. Oh, right, that's a cool move. I should have done that a bit more. Could I just attack everybody like this? Oh man. What was that? Such a cool feature that they fall in slow motion like that. Hey, PSI, welcome. Yeah, I tried to play Smash and I lost every match that I was in. It did not go well. For some reason, none of my preferences are being taken into account, which is weird.
Get out of here!
And I kept getting paired up with players that were basically just standing still. You can go back and watch the VOD. It was really weird. Like, it always felt that they were, like, it was setting me up as a 2v1. Maybe I was joining, like, the lobby that had two friends playing locally or something like that.
You're hurt. You need to drink some water.
You'll need to drink some water. You mean this dirty pond water? Try not to swallow a frog while you're at it. Aha, there's one of those things. That's what I wanted to get before the save point.
Please, not again. What are you?
Sam, I'll take it where I can get.
Yeah, PSI. You wrote, you mean online isn't using your preferred rules for quick play? Exactly. I kept getting, like, generally I have Battlefield and I have no items and, you know, standard play, Smash tournament rules. And I was getting these, like, random levels and I had some items and it's okay that it could be like 4 players. I don't mind that. But a lot of the matches were 3 players and 2 of them were basically standing on either end of the level and just waiting to attack me. They weren't attacking each other. They were basically just teaming up on me and I was like, what is happening? Like, and it was multiple matches like that. So I had no idea what was going on. So I basically just dropped out of Smash. Has that happened to you before where it feels like your preferred rules, they're clearly on. You could see them on stream when I booted up the matches. I had a decent match? That's very generous. I don't think so. Oh, guys, check out his idle animation. He's got like a little pose here. He's brooding. maybe I'll make this the thumbnail to the stream. I kind of like it. Every time I use these like sand portals or these sand upgrades, Farah seems to be triggered. Maybe she knows something. Maybe it's gonna cause me to have like nosebleeds or something. Or every time I use one of those sand portals, like I faint, and she's gotta wait for me to wake up. The death of a Sand King. Wait, was this before or after the fight? I'm just gonna do another save game.
Done.
I'm one of those players who have like
start
who
us
ends
off
up with
from
like
here next
30
time.
different save games in the end. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out in the chat.
Are you alright?
PSI, Smash Ultimate Online is a joke, dude. Really just do Mario Kart over Smash. Yeah, I mean, I was optimistic for Smash. I thought, I was excited. When I started the stream, I had like an itching for some Smash, and it was not a good experience. It was actually awful. You can't predict what you're gonna get when you play online, especially on stream. And I think I even got a couple of like dropped frames as well.
Are you alright?
Stay there! I'll try to find a way in!
I loved the way, whoops, I spoke too soon. I loved the way that they Farah and the prince talk to each other from afar. That's such a cool feature in the game, and the fact that they had so much dialogue in game was amazing. I have to approve something Magistrate said. Give me a sec. Too bad about that Smash thing. Weird. So it wanted to filter. It wanted to censor Smash thing. Smash thing? Do they have something against the Hulk? Automod is a tyrant. He doesn't like a good time. He doesn't like smashing things. He has a strict no smash policy. Or maybe Automod tried to play Smash online and had the same frustrations as me, so they're just trying to spare me the headache.
She tried to steal my dagger after I saved her life. She would have left me there to die. I am risking my life.
No
for her
lip sync
again.
on his
And
lines.
why? Good question.
The Automod is actually Bruce Banner. No smash. I only do that when I'm green. Nice. Yeah, it is Yuri. I don't know if it's his first video game, but Yuri, he dates back. He's the one who does Peter Parker in the recent Spider-Man games, the Insomniac games. It blew my mind when I had known Yuri from these games, but when I knew that he was doing Peter Parker, I was like, the same Yuri? That's wild. Oh, Casabella, you're gonna make me tell a story. I don't know if I want this on stream. Yeah, Yuri is quite the voice actor. He has a huge range, actually. I checked out his portfolio. It's wild. So, you knew Yuri from Ben 10. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm a bit distracted. So, is this the door that we're trying to get to? Whoops, not yet. Oh. Well, hello there. Is that it? Or more? It's weird that I have to like turn the camera with it. Is it timed? Doesn't seem to have a timer, so let's go get that. Whoa, camera, please. I just want this thing. Oh, nice, it let me take it. Gotta figure out this parry thing. So it's like when he blocks, it takes him so long to drop an attack. So it's not quite a parry. Wow. Where are the pregnant ladies? What are you talking about? Is that it? More? Seems to be a safe point here. Wow. That's a pretty quick way to take them down. All power tanks created? Interesting. They're pregnant with the glow. Is this water? It's not water. I thought it was a little pool.
Done. I'll start the story from here next time.
I get the feeling that I missed an alternate path back there. I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully I can still go back. Nice. Nah, I think it's too high. I think I might have missed it. I think it was... Ugh. It's gonna make me nauseous. I think it was like around the corner over there. I think I ran across the wall too quickly. Well, I'm not playing this as a completionist. Aha! I spoke too soon. As I said, I'm not playing this as a completionist, and I'm just tempted to see what's around the corner, if there is anything. Nothing at the bottom. Nope. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna go check it out. So Justin was saying, I have a good story for Guardians 2. It's about the gateway hand being corrupted. Exactly, the one that takes you places. It could be corrupted by the events in Guardians 1, then you have to visit multiple universes to fix it. Ooh, I like it. The possibilities for universes the Guardians could visit would be endless. You said John McLaren is awesome now, really needs to do more. Are you talking about specifically Guardians, or are you talking about other projects in general? I hope I covered everything. I think I went back and caught all your messages. I got distracted by the whole like automod being a tyrant. All right, back to the game. All voice work, yeah, definitely. I really wish all the cast on Guardians would get a bit more recognition for the work that they did. I'm biased because I got to work closely with them, but they're such amazing people and they're so talented that it's a shame that I mean the games industry is very competitive, and it's a lot of recommendations based on who people know, and Canadian actors often get like, I don't know, the short end of the stick. They generally cast Americans, or they go to the UK to hire people. Like it's a bit more difficult for Canadian actors to stand out, which is why I thought having local actors for us on our game made it so amazing to the turnaround from booking them when we had a session and everything. There's, you know, you don't have to wait for them to travel and coordinate everybody's schedule. It was a lot easier, and it's like we're not skimping out on talents. Like the cast was incredible. This is very confusing. Camera did a 180 just to throw me off. I love that. The swinging, bouncing off a wall, then back to swinging. Whee! Jump monkey. Here, use the dagger, hold the special action, then press rewind for mega freeze. What? Did you see how quickly that tutorial went by? What nonsense is that? Justin says, I knew you would like the idea of that story. All the cast was great on the Guardians game. I wish to see more of it, yeah. To see more from that franchise, to see more with those actors. So we have a hidden area here. That mystical fountain temple. Casabella says, wow, that took me back to being Ezio and trying to climb the church from the inside. Yeah, that's reminding me. There was like I think in Assassin's 2, Ezio would like explore these temples that were a lot more like Prince of Persia, because a lot of people complained that they would have wanted to see Prince of Persia elements in Assassin's Creed in the first one. But when they did Assassin's 2, they had a lot more of those like sort of linear puzzles underground. I love those. They were so cool, and they were essentially optional. And if you like that kind of game mechanic, then you could enjoy that. I think that's what you're talking about, eh, Casabella? Cool. We're remembering the same things. So what was that hint that the little tutorial thing that they were suggesting? Something about holding the special button? What? Damn. It said holding action. Maybe it's holding action and... Oh, just tapping, not holding. I get to slow down time. And I guess it's that green bar that's going there. Interesting. Oh, that's gonna come in handy during fights. It's like, now you're teaching me? Ooh. Very cool. Nice. That's some special water vodka. Yeah, it makes your eyes glow. And then you scream Zendaya. Casabella says, ooh, we be learning. What am I hearing? There she is.
There you are.
I want to see if she's got more lines if I just chill here. I won't do that all the time. Just the occasion inspired me.
Come on, open the gate.
There, she did. She didn't have lip sync on it though. She didn't have animation.
Let's try not to get separated again, shall we?
I'm being picky.
It's so quiet out there. It's terrible.
Oh,
But
she did.
also beautiful.
Maybe to you.
There's some movement. I could see like the bottom lip kind of moving a bit. I mean, they're if you counted the number of polygons on their face, on the entire character is probably like the amount of polygons we have on the finger of one protagonist on current gen. It's insane how good these characters look given how many polygons they have.
You're a skinny little thing.
Yeah, breaking these never gives us anything if I remember correctly. It's not like we contain health or sands or anything like that.
We'll need to find a way down to the bottom.
What a princely thing to say to a lady. Yeah, I wonder if the script is going to be changed at all to modernize it, to make it less, I don't know, 2004 was a different time. Oh, I don't need my sword. Why is my sword out?
I can't do that.
Stay there.
I can reach this one.
That's why everyone should play games on resolution mode. The graphics are the only improvement from the games in the past, honestly. Yeah, the game mechanics, the dialogue, everything remains the same. There's a bit of an obsession on like having the latest shaders and the lighting and the, you know, the shadows and ray tracing and all that. That doesn't make a game. To me, it's all fluff. It's extra. It's the cherry on top, but it's not, that doesn't make the game.
I'll just wait here then. Shall I?
Ooh, this looks complicated. Is this the main path? I don't think I have an alternate option. Yeah, I don't think I could run across that far. Maybe I could. Let's try this first before we attempt to... Before we won't be able to come back. Pretty simple. Zigzag. Cool. Oh wait, we're back at the start. This is where we were before. Was that what I wanted to do?
Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard strange noises.
No permanent damage, thank you.
There's another lever in that corner. Do you think you can reach it?
I will try. Justin says, too many people focus on frames per second and it's not that important. Yep, I agree. Oh, ouch. Wait, get up, get up, get up. Oh, what? Why did you take your sword out? Oh, jeez. This is not going well. Okay, sorry, let's rewind that. I don't know if they'll let me. Embarrassing. They're not gonna let me go back all the way, eh? Oh my god. Just wait, what if I stand here? Okay, good. Slow-mo death multiple times.
I've got it.
Look at us working together. How amazing is that?
Your turn now. here. Now pull the lever.
I realize we're about to hit 3 hours now, so I think at the next save point I'm gonna have to duck out. And then hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna get a nice little notification from
I can
Twitch
reach this one.
telling me that that I completed all the objectives for
Your
affiliate.
turn now.
And then we'll see what happens next. This is a very linear puzzle. Like, I'm not having to break my head at all about all this. Should be able to by now, yeah. I did notice that Twitch usually takes like maybe 6 hours or something like that to refresh the stats. I could see it in the analytics, but then like the actual checkboxes don't appear right away. Am I supposed to just drop down from here? Oh, like this? Nope. This feels too high to drop down. There's no ramp or anything. I guess just jump to those boxes. There we go. Ooh, a new enemy type. I'm starting at a bit of a disadvantage with my health here. Maybe I can sneak in a quick sip of water there in the corner. Let's try to find the wall here. Can't see shit. Oh my god, camera. Sorry, I hope I'm not making anybody nauseous with these like insane cameras. Wolverine, what are you doing up so late? Thank you for the goose. Okay, the red enemies are the easiest ones. Let me try to grab. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. That's fine. That's it? Okay, cool. Finally. Why does he have MC Hammer pants? Because it's Persia, man. It was stylish at the time. I don't know. Justin says it's always funny how the player requirement actions are significantly harder than the companion moves. Oh yeah, always, yeah. They basically just like, oh, let me push a button here while you go, you know, pull 100 other contraptions. Player has to do a million things and the companion just has to do one thing. It would be hilarious to see a game that made the companion solve a puzzle themselves. yeah. That would be a nice little, maybe just like one segment in the whole game is like, how about you do all the difficult ones for a change? And then the NPC is just like fumbling to try to figure out what to do next. Need health. Yes, the water fountain is right in front of me. Thanks for that reminder. I hear a power up somewhere. I assume you could hear that too, right? Ah, there it is. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, and the save point is up there. That's what I need to get to. What does that do? I heard something. Nope, that's too high. What does this one do? Ah. Can I run across? Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, there are movable blocks over there. Okay, I see it. Nope. Nope. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. Imagine if he had died there. Exhilarating gameplay. Is there anything back here? No, doesn't feel like it. All that work to be killed by a box. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Hello.
Please be careful.
She cares about me. Guys, she's into me already. We barely know each other. I love that they make it look like she's gonna shoot him with the bow and arrow in the vision. I remember feeling like betrayal, and no, there's no such thing. Sorry, spoiler for the next 5 minutes.
I'll start the story from here next time.
I love that. The reason she doesn't want him using those save points is because he has to nap every time he uses one. So wait, how do I... Oh, Justin says, I'm going to stream Callisto after you get off. I learned a lot from your stream. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm still very new at this. I learned from the few streams that I've watched from other people. But underneath the hood, there's so much work that goes into it. Tons and tons of tutorials. I do have a playlist that I've been building for myself of all the useful tutorials so I can always revisit them, get a refresher if I ever need one. Perhaps that playlist could be useful to you. I know I said I was going to stop at the next checkpoint, so yeah, before I start solving the next part here, something tells me I have to raise the block or something. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. I finished saving, so I'm gonna quit to main
Wish me
menu.
to leave before finishing my story?
Yes.
As you wish.
And I'll switch to the just chatting screen actually while we're here.
Hello folks, I'm Leo K. This is a
Nope, that's the YouTube video. Sorry about that. Hello. We're back in the just chatting screen. Sorry, Wolverine. It's been 3 hours, and I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So I've been pushing midnight almost every night this week, and yeah, thanks, Casabella. We did make some good progress. You missed it at the beginning, Wolverine, but I was playing Smash Brothers, and it did not go well. I think I did like maybe even less than an hour, and had a lot of weird encounters and connection problems and matches that were not following the preferences that I set. So I don't know what the hell was going on. I had different options. I was thinking either Fall Guys, either Party Animals, Mario Kart or Smash. And then I put it up to a vote, and Casabella picked Prince of Persia, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's continue where we left off in Prince of Persia. So right now I don't have a solid schedule. I'm a bit nebulous with the games that I'm playing. But if you want to see the backlog, I've been putting the current games there. So you could do !backlog or !rank 1 typed out. And that should show you the games that we're currently playing on stream, as well as the backlog of, I think there's like 80 something games in the backlog right now of all the games that I would like to play on stream at some point. Type it out like rank 1 with ONE, and you should see a link to actually that's a good idea. I should put rank 1 as an alias so that when people type it in. And it's a cool website if you want to build your own backlog, even if you're not streaming. It allows you to keep track of the games that, based on the order of preference or order of priority of games that you would like to play at some point. It's good to stay organized like that. And anybody knows me knows how much I love lists. Justin says your stream went really well. Keep it up. Thank you. I intend to. I look forward to many more streams. But in case, later Wolverine, have a good night. In case you had missed my announcement for this Saturday, this Saturday I'll be hosting. That's the word I was looking for. I'll be hosting a fundraiser stream for Movember. I've been doing Movember on and off for 12 years. And this is the 9th year that I've been raising money for Movember. As you can see the progress bar in the bottom, it's we're currently at 641 of $1,000. The original goal was 500, but we crushed that in 2/3 of the month. We were like November 20th when we had already hit the objective of 500. So I decided to move it, knowing that we were going to do the fundraiser. I figured let's try to double that objective. And Movember is a cause that I really believe in. I think they do amazing work with cancer research, mental health awareness, and suicide prevention. It's I've been following for a long time where the money goes, because I think up to now, since I started, I think I'm up to close to like $4,000 raised on my own, with the support of a lot of friends and family and a close group of people that I know. But having this Twitch channel gives me so much more visibility and puts such a bigger spotlight on this fundraiser and this campaign that I've been doing. So I mean, I used to start with an objective of 200, then some years I did 250. In more recent years I was doing 500, and we always seem to reach that goal by the end of the month. And here we reached 500 in no time. So I figured, let's shoot for 1,000. Let's see what happens. And the fact that we're already at 641 before the fundraiser, I think I'm pretty confident we'll get there. So the minimum that I'll be streaming is 4 hours. That's the objective I said, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. EST in Montreal's time zone. It's in the schedule, so if you look it up, it should be in your own time zone. You can see what time that stream will be at. If all goes well and people are having a good time and we're playing different games, and the donations are coming through, then perhaps I'll continue an extra hour. We'll go to 5 hours, maybe 6, and then we'll see from there. I don't have specific tier goals, like at different tiers doing different things. I do know that we're going to be starting with Super Mario 64. That's the game that I picked for the stream. But if there's enough demand, maybe we'll do Mario Odyssey, Mario Sunshine. I'm trying to do it all Mario-centric because of his glorious mustache. I thought for the occasion, for Movember, finding a character who's known for his mustache would be quite fitting for the fundraiser. Casabella says, "Thank you, Simon, for the stream. This has been so much fun. It's been so much fun having you here, and the fact that you contributed in the chat, it's amazing. And that we keep finding these little things that we have in common with the kinds of games that we enjoy. I really appreciate that." Justin says, "I teach soldiers and people the skills how to deal with stress, etc. with a resiliency course from University of Pennsylvania. That will be another topic I hope to cover on my stream. It's super important. I know, especially in the military, that people are expected to leave their training or leave wherever they've been assigned and resume normal life. Try to find a job, try to have a family, and there are certain things that stay with you. So I've seen some videos from the Movember campaign tackle this subject specifically. There's even one that just came out this week about prisoners. When people go to prison, 95% of prisoners are expected to return to normal life after their sentence. That's the statistic that they were saying in the trailer. In the video, they're saying 95% are expected to just recover and find their footing and resume a normal life afterwards. And there aren't enough services in place to help people do that. And Movember definitely, like, they come in and try to offer the tools and the support necessary. Yeah. It's I've seen other streamers also do fundraisers for children's hospitals, and some is maybe buying sporting equipment for families that can't afford it, things like that. I think it's so wonderful to be able to rally people over a common interest, which is video games. Some people will do art, some people will do, for whatever the cause is. Having this direct interaction with an audience is something that I never thought I'd be a part of. I was kind of seeing John do it, and I'd participate from behind the scenes, but being able to be sort of at the forefront and hosting my own channel, I think it's powerful stuff. And even after this campaign is done, I do intend to continue finding other causes and continue keeping in touch with the wonderful folks that come and hang out here. Awesome, Justin. Yeah, I love to hear that. Speaking of community, if anybody's not in the Rough Cut Collective's Discord, you can type in the chat !Discord. There's a wonderful community that was started by John McLaren. I was mentioning that I helped him get his channel started up, but he's so charismatic and such a kind person that he rallied a lot of people who eventually found friends within the Discord community. It's sorry, Justin, I got distracted. Thank you for the comment on the mustache. I don't think so. I find it extremely itchy and I can't wait to get rid of it. But again, it's supposed to be a tool to strike up conversations and have people be like, why are you doing that? And I'm still surprised that to this day I find people who've never heard of Movember. I don't mind. I would never start a conversation with like, what do you mean you've never heard of it? Like that's not patronizing, but that's not the right approach. In fact, I find it opens up the door to have those types of conversations and explain to them what it is and why I believe in the cause. So, yeah, I was talking about the Discord, the Discord where a lot of people found each other and created new friendships in there, all from just discovering John's Twitch stream, either for the games that he was playing at the time or because they were fans of Guardians and then found out that the main actor has his own channel. So for whatever reason, when people come into the Discord, it's just a place where we could share current events, can share trailers, we could talk about games. It's a really fun place to hang out. And so I don't have a Discord of my own. I intend to basically rally people into the same Discord, invite them all into the same space, and then we're collectively streaming under this Rough Cut Collective banner, which I think is fantastic. There's no need to create another Discord server, given that we're very like-minded. We became good friends over the years, so it makes sense to share the same space. Nice. That's a good idea too. Justin says, I wear a pilot uniform on my channel to start conversations, hopefully. yeah, to build interest in the same not just hobbies, but the career that you have. Casabella says, really? Movember is massive in the UK. Yeah, I know it started in Australia, and there's campaigns all over the world. I don't know. I don't know how could that be? How would it be possible that that people haven't heard of it? They just celebrated their 20th anniversary, the same as Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia celebrated its 20th anniversary, and Movember did as well this year, which is pretty great. Justin is saying you're doing good work. Keep it up. I really appreciate those comments. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny, as much as I love this song from Hollow Knight, it gives me PTSD. And I intentionally put it in the playlist because it's the soundtrack from... Did I say Hollow Knight? Shovel Knight. Maybe I said Shovel Knight. I often... Just the title. The games are so different from one another, but I generally confuse the titles. Shovel Knight has such an incredible soundtrack. They're just a bit hyper. I tried to find a couple of songs to play on stream, but they're very quick. Yee yee. That's my wife. She's telling me I should play Shovel Knight. Because honestly, like I was mentioning at the top of the stream, I don't swear all that often. But when I was playing Shovel Knight, I became someone else. I transformed. I was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I hope I wasn't frightening her with the level of swearing. That would be a really fun stream. I think I put it in my backlog. Pretty sure it's in my backlog. I don't know where it ranks in terms of priority. I would love to revisit that game. I've only played it once. That one and Cuphead are probably the two hardest games I've ever played. My wife is Chinese, yes. She says, I had fun watching you. Yeah, I can imagine it was quite entertaining to hear me struggle so much. You can call her Julia. Julia's the English name she goes by among our friends. Maichi? Interesting. Nice. Do you speak Chinese? Because I've been trying to... I mean, I tried on and off for 3 years before I kind of gave up. Because the classes that I was taking were meant to be spoken, like a spoken Mandarin. And then all of a sudden the teacher started asking us to read characters when we had never even started. Because we used to read in Pinyin, kind of like English written letters instead of the Chinese characters. So for all that time we were learning using Pinyin, and then all of a sudden we were like the difficulty just ramped up so quickly that I just I couldn't keep up, so I dropped out. I don't think I said that perfectly. My wife would tell me like, nope, you completely butchered that name. Whoops. That wasn't intentional. Oh god. Oh god, I'm huge. Sorry, let me switch back to the just chatting screen. Technical issues. What I intended to do was to flip my camera back. There you go. See, so now I'm mirrored, but at least this is my real face. This is like as if we were face to face right now. Maichi. May. That's funny. That's the nickname that I call my wife, May, which is short for menu, in case you know what that means. Any last questions? Any last little requests before I hop off? How do you say my wife's name? It's Xiao Hui. Xiao Hui. which I think even after all these years of knowing each other, I'm probably still butchering her name. She's always very polite. She's like, no, that's how you say it. The perfect emote. What is this even called? Not like this? That's perfect. Wow, you just killed me with that one. Hunan. My wife is from Chengdu, the province of Sichuan. Oh, wouldn't it be fun if people could like give requests from the playlist? Like I can't just play any song, but of the playlist, if somebody just gives me a number. Right now I have 81 tracks in the playlist, but if somebody like has a selection for like what song to play on the way out, that could be a really fun idea. Yeah, I actually, you're asking me if I visited Chengdu or visited China. I actually got to live there for 6 months. I helped start up a Ubisoft studio in China. There were just I think maybe 20 employees at the time when I went there, and then we ramped up to something like 200 in the span of 6 months. We hired like crazy, and it was our job to train the local staff. So I was just there for a 6-month contract, helped them get up and running, and then came back to Montreal. That's where I met my wife. We were working together. Yeah, Casabella. I have so many ideas for redeems. I don't know if I'm going to be able to implement all of them, or even determine like a point value for each item. But if you do have Spotify, or even I think you can even open it in your web browser. But here's the playlist. So if there's any song, you could even just give me a number from 1 to 81, and we'll see we'll see what comes up. Right now I'm looking at the song track number 67. The song is called N64, which could play us out. 88? I actually don't have 88 songs in my playlist. It ends at 81. Nice try though. What is number 23? Perfect. Good question. It's this one. Ooh, this is cozy. This is perfect to end the stream. All right. Well, this song is 3 minutes long. So if nobody has any other questions or requests, I think I'm going to wrap it up. We went 3 hours and 20 minutes. This was supposed to be a short stream. I tend to get carried away. This is going to be a problem. But if I play on Friday afternoons and Saturday morning to afternoon, somebody said 1 hour. Oh no. I'm getting guilt tripped in the chat. Well, I love
3 hours later.
Wonderful. Great use of a sticker. I love it. You guys are a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I think you stuck around for almost the entire stream. This is amazing. I'm so happy to have you in here, and I saw the numbers of viewers fluctuate. We hit 9. I think we even hit 10 at one point. So even though people don't always write in the chat, I really appreciate people hanging out. Don't be shy to introduce yourself. If you end up watching this on the VOD, and there's anything in this stream that you found interesting or entertaining, please come back and introduce yourself in the chat. Say hello. No pressure. Just it's fun to see who's in here and how you found the channel. I like to think that I'm approachable. So if there's anything that you find in common between my interests and yours, I like to share the list of favorites. If you type in !favorites, you'll find a very long PDF of my favorite TV shows, movies, video games, music, stand-up comedians, a lot of my favorite interests. So perhaps if you browse that PDF, you might find something that we have in common in there, and then that could strike up a conversation. So did I drink water once? Simon is so scary. Simon is scary when he stutters. Believe it or not, I had a really bad stutter when I was in high school. I practiced to get over it. It's not easy, but it's doable. Yes, I have this gigantic bottle here. I'll put it on my shoulder for comparison. It's like the height of my head. I took a couple of sips, maybe you missed it, but I also had a coffee on the side, which is why I'm so awake at 12:24. I will definitely redeem put a channel point redeem for hydrate. It's a good idea. I am not going to do a mega hydrate with this. I think I'm going to die. No mega hydrate. I don't know why John does that. It's torture. Oh no, we ran out of we finished the song. I said I was gonna use that song to end the stream. I'm just browsing for another one. Will do. Thanks, Justin. All right, so I'm gonna play the N64, the song titled N64, and I'm gonna say good night. Thank you so much for hanging out in the stream, and I'll catch you soon. Hopefully by the next stream, we'll be affiliate. We'll find out. And if you can't make it for tomorrow's stream, I really hope to see you for the fundraiser stream on Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, EST. If you happen to be in a different time zone and you want to Google what Montreal's time zone is, and I hope to see you there. We'll be playing Super Mario 64 and possibly other Mario-related games. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out and watching me play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, even though that boss fight was disgusting. And yeah, I'm rambling now. So bye. Oh God, wrong screen. Here, let's do the end screen. There we go. Wonderful. Bye bye, folks.